Hello everyone, my name's Ryan Lelf, and thank you for taking time to watch this fundraising course that I have put together. For those of you that don't know me, I'm from Tulsa, Oklahoma. I'm married to my high school sweetheart, Caroline. We have 3 kids. Addison, our oldest son, is 11. Atlanta, our daughter, is 7. And Arthur, our youngest son, is 5. I call him the A-Team. Anyway, for those of you that may not be familiar with my story, in October of 2015, with 0 prior medical history, I was diagnosed with stage 4 non-Hodgkin's lymphoma cancer. It was advanced. I had a tumor load from my groin to my neck with a basketball-sized cluster in my stomach. It had reached my spleen and it had metastasized into my bone marrow. As you can imagine, we had quite the journey ahead of us. We chose to take a more alternative path, and because of that, fundraising became a huge part of my adventure with cancer and my healing journey. I want you to know that what fundraising really did for us, as I dive in deeper to some of the things I feel like were effective and helped us raise all the money we needed, is fundraising normalized our life during a really tough circumstance as much as humanly possible. We were able to raise 6 figures over about a 13 to 14 month period, and by December 2014 we had a 3rd and final PET scan that revealed there was no more cancer in my body. We are so thankful and so humbled, and could have never accomplished that without the hundreds of people, many of whom we have never met, many of whom we don't even know, that donated to my adventure with cancer. Let me just give you some of the things that I believe fundraising did for us along this healing journey. I think it lowered our stress level, knowing that our bills were paid, that we had the money we needed each and every time in order to purchase the supplements my wife felt like were imperative that I take, having the money to go to Mexico when we felt like a clinic could really benefit me, having the money to purchase things like an infrared sauna, amongst other therapies that we've tried. I believe it also allowed us to move faster. It allowed us to try more things sooner. I know for a fact that we erred on the side of doing more than enough. You never know exactly what's going to work, how much it's going to take, but I believed the body had been designed to heal itself. And I felt like if I could remove the hindrances and I could help my body do what it was designed to do, we could reverse stage 4 cancer. We could eradicate it from my body. Fundraising played a gigantic role in that. Fundraising helped us have fun times with the kids. Maybe it was something as small as having $100 extra to take the kids to main event. And it wasn't necessarily me taking them because many a times I was bedridden or in a recliner. Those mattered. Everyone is affected when someone is diagnosed with cancer. The entire family is sucked in. It overtakes your finances. It overtakes you physically, the patient. It overtakes every single part of your life. Fundraising allowed my wife and I to not work for over a year. It gave us the ability to make healing our full-time job. And I really believe that was a massive factor in me being able to reverse what some people felt like was absolutely a death sentence. Fundraising on some level is our full-time job when we're sick, especially if we are a late-staged advanced cancer patient. So what I'm going to be doing over this series of videos is I've put together tips, topics and the psychology behind how I was able to raise over 6 figures to help save my life. See, you have to understand, we didn't have any money when I got diagnosed. In fact, we had just come off a big business loss about a year prior, and we were at the moment living with Caroline's grandparents. So this was our way, this was our path, and because we were open and public and we were willing to share our needs, more people than we could have ever dreamed or ever imagined stepped up to the plate, helped us out, many on multiple times, and that money gave us the ability to make some mistakes along the way, fell forward, but find a path to go from stage 4 to no more. So that's who I am. That's a little bit about my story. And that gives you kind of a basis of why fundraising can be so beneficial to those of us facing something like cancer or any type of deathly disease or massive health issue. As you stay tuned and dive into these other videos, I think you'll find some amazing tips and some creative ideas that could benefit you and your family as you go on your adventure with cancer and your healing journey. So thank you so much again for tuning in, and I'll see you on the next video.